Look what you made us do. This year, we chased the Tories, literally.
Sorry, Owen Jones here. How you doing?
I'm not doing interviews.
Oh, Matt, come on. Nadim, sorry, it's Owen Jones here. Hello. Liz, Owen Jones.
We held them to account.
How many people are going to be driven into poverty by the universal credit uplift coming?
We took them on for their catastrophic handling of the COVID-19 pandemic.
How did this happen?
We travelled the country to explore Labour's own turmoil.
What is Labour's vision for the country now?
People in this election aren't talking though about.
Oh, come on, you've got to have a vision.
Not in the Westminster bubble, but in the very communities that the party was founded to represent.
Yeah, well, the population has changed. We've got quite a lot of Indians and Asians and people living here, but that has improved the town to a great degree.
We went behind the scenes at Labour Party conference.
Waste treating.
You're a troublemaker,
When do you think you'll be
James.
leader of the Labour Party? What year?
Well, you know.
We passed the megaphone to working class people, for example, in communities where property developers are waging war.
This is like living in concrete jungle.
It's like you're in a hole and people are looking down at you.
Or workers exploited by companies making a packet out of the pandemic.
I cannot remember when I took the last break. I cannot remember.
These documentary ideas, they weren't mine. They were your ideas that you made possible. We did viral polemics about the people who are responsible for the disaster that this country's in, to polemics demanding the abolition of the monarchy. Attacking her for doing the exact same things as the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate, has done. We spoke to titans like Judith Butler and Slavoj Žižek. Legends like Stuart Lee and Robert Lindsay, YouTube sensations like Abigail Thorne and Jim Sterling, people we disagree with, as we always promised we would do, like the Tory comedian Jeff Norcott, like Liberal radio host James O'Brien, and like Brexit Party stalwart Claire Fox. Left-wing politicians like John McDonnell, Rebecca Long-Bailey, Clive Lewis, and the Green Party's new leader. Guests as eclectic as Jamie Carragher and Naomi Klein. We unashamedly gave a platform to fighters against racism, to trans people fighting back against the tidal wave of transphobia. We debated everything from the right to sex to the menace of fascism. We had the very best experts to guide you through the COVID-19 crisis. And we had the best commentators on subjects as wide-ranging as incels, as Israel's brutal occupation of Palestine, Northern Ireland, police brutality, and the spectacular implosion of GB News. We reached 182,000 subscribers on YouTube, making us one of the biggest UK politics channels. We launched a podcast which achieved well over 1 million downloads. We went viral on Facebook. And we did all this because of you. It took so much time and so many resources, but because you supported us on Patreon, we were able to support a team who made all of this possible. Next year, we want to do far more. We want to do more documentaries which hold the powerful to account, which expose injustice, which look at alternatives to the broken status quo that we live under, and which give a platform to otherwise marginalised people. So please support us on Patreon so we can offer an alternative to a mainstream media run by vested interests, which defends all too often the rich and the powerful, which is riddled with bigotry and racism, and which punches down instead of up. We're not backed by billionaires. We're only possible because of you supporting us on Patreon. So please support us, spread the word, and help us offer an alternative, give a voice to the voiceless, and above all else, give hope.